Tuesday, July 28, 1914. The Daybook, Chicago. Austria formally declares war against Serbia. Austrians take 2 Serbian merchant ships. Troops move. Berlin, July 28th. Austria today formally declared war on Serbia. Troops are being massed on the border. Reservists are pouring into Austria from Germany, and all preparations are being made for an immediate invasion of the little kingdom. Austrian warships and transports are moving up and down the Danube, and within a short time official report of the occupation of Belgrade is expected. The formal declaration of war followed the rejection of the proposals of Sir Edward Grey, British Foreign Minister, for mediation. Both Austria and Germany refused to consider mediation as to the issues between the Vienna and Belgrade governments. The Austrian government has taken over all telegraph and telephone lines. Information was first received in Berlin by telephone in the form of a bare official announcement, which was all that the censor would permit to go through. St. Petersburg. 14 army corps are said to have been ordered mobilized by the Tsar. Reports that His Majesty left for England were unconfirmed today. Unconfirmed rumors declare that Russian troops are now concentrating on the border. London, July 28th. The Serbian legation received advices today of the capture by Austrians at Kosovar of 2 Serbian vessels. Niš, Serbia, July 28th. The Serbian steamer Deligrad was captured by the Austrians at Orhava today, according to an announcement by the government. London, July 28th. Austria today formally declared war against Serbia, according to Vienna dispatches received here. This announcement quickly followed the refusal of Austria to suspend hostilities and England's suggestion pending mediation. Foreign Minister Berchtold of Austria made it plain in a courteous note to Sir Edward Grey that Austria had gone too far to turn back. Berlin. Large bodies of troops in field uniform and equipment moving through the streets of Berlin today aroused the greatest excitement in the city and indicated the sudden turn for the worse taken in the Austro-Serbian situation. Washington. The cabinet today briefly discussed the outlook in Europe for a great war. Secretary of State Bryan presented the confidential reports of the American diplomatic representatives at London, Paris, Berlin, and St. Petersburg. Berlin. Kaiser unwilling to accept in detail peace parley proposal of Sir Edward Grey, English Foreign Secretary, is willing, however, to enter any movement for mediation that will not involve slight to Austria. Foreign Office representatives told United Press correspondent, outlook for localizing conflict between Austria and Serbia appears more hopeful. Assurance received from St. Petersburg that general mobilization orders were not issued by Russia. Vienna. Foreign Office, in polite note, rejected offers of Sir Edward Grey for mediation. Berlin. Kaiser Wilhelm is taking no chances with the Crown Prince in these critical times. Frederick Wilhelm has been ordered to stay at Zapad, a seaside resort, and play tennis. There is fear in official circles that if the Crown Prince was nearer the storm center, he would, by his actions, embarrass the government. London, July 28th. Reports received in Paris, Berlin, and London indicate that Austrian troops have crossed Danube into Serbian territory. 2 army corps occupied Belgrade without resistance, according to word reaching Austrian embassy in Paris. Unofficial reports that detachment of Austrians invaded Serbia at Mitrovica. Unconfirmed reports that hostilities will be opened today. Officially stated in Vienna that 8 army corps have been mobilized. Paris. Serious anti-military manifestations during which 25,000 persons rioted for 2 hours near Matin office when thousands of workmen assembled for mass meeting. 180 persons arrested, more than 1,000 injured. St. Petersburg. Taking view that Russia has done all possible to avert disastrous war and that it now rests with Germany to influence Austria, Tsar left on his scheduled visit to finish scaries. Detroit, Michigan. 3,000 Serbians prepared to leave for the scene of the war, fund of $5,000 raised.